This is the AI News Flash for July 20th, 2 a.m. UTC. But first up, the European Parliament's answer to its AI worries turns out to be more AI. Back in February, the Parliament's IT team disabled the native AI features built into common workplace tools used by members and staff, things like auto-drafting text, summarizing attachments, suggesting replies, and device-level copilots, citing security risks. At the same time, it still lets people experiment with AI inside. Vetted on-premises tools are contained sandboxes, and it expects wider use of local language models for tasks like redaction, translation, and document classification, paired with data loss prevention and strict logging. The concern is that when external AI processes a briefing or email, fragments of sensitive content, legislative drafts, diplomatic correspondence, or whistleblower material can end up in a vendor's cloud rather than an outright ban. Public institutions are now shifting toward controlled in-house AI. But next, a developer fine-tuned OpenBMB's MiniCPM5 on Claude Fable 5 conversation traces and shipped it as a 657 megabyte local thinking model. The base is a 1.08 billion parameter model with 24 layers and a 128,000 token context window. Rather than weight-level distillation, it uses supervised fine-tuning on Fable 5's responses. Quantized builds range from about 657 megabytes for Q4 to 1.1 gigabytes for Q8 to 2.1 gigabytes for the full F16, all released on Hugging Face. The base weights are Apache 2.0, but training on Claude's outputs leaves an open licensing question. However, no benchmarks or training data were published, so the capability claims are currently unverifiable. The report cautions that fine-tuning on outputs transfers format and style, not frontier reasoning or broad knowledge. But third, a research team in China has proposed a framework that uses AI to predict harmful chemical exposures affecting human health. The work comes from Shenyang Agricultural University, with corresponding author Hemi Luan of Guangdong University of Technology. It was published in the journal Artificial Intelligence and Environment, dated July 19th. It combines high-resolution mass spectrometry, AI, toxicology databases, and biological response data using machine learning for causal inference. The aim is to turn AI from a tool that discovers which chemicals are present into an engine that predicts what they do inside biological systems. Each chemical would get a biological activity risk score to prioritize candidates for lab testing. Still, the authors note challenges, including limited high-quality training data, chemical mixtures, unknown confounders, and the need for transparent, experimentally validated models. Finally, China's State Council Information Office held a press conference on Monday morning about industry and information technology development in the first half of 2026, with Wang Weiming, Chief Engineer of the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, taking questions. For context, the scale of China's core AI industry topped 1 trillion yuan, about $142 billion in 2025, with more than 6,000 AI companies. The 10 key tasks for 2026 include pushing an AI plus manufacturing initiative, nurturing AI native enterprises, and integrating the industrial internet with AI. In the information and communications sector, the ministry plans to cultivate more than 30 high-value AI use cases. It's a fresh signal of China's state-led drive to wire AI into every corner of its industrial base. That's all for this AI News Flash.